Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And before we get to this week's guide, we have an exciting announcement. We have a brand new merchandise store that's live right now. Link is down below in the description. We have a wide range of t-shirts. We also have hats and water bottles you can check out there.
Alright, so this week of the guide, we are finishing up our Hit That Music series, and we thought for our grand finale, we would broach the topic of how to dance to a song musically that we've never heard before.
Leaders, first and most importantly, we want to listen and not dance at the start of the song. Music is very repetitive and has a lot of patterns in it. And so if we're paying close attention at the start of the song, we can listen to how it's going to be set up for the rest of the song. Next up, the music that we dance West Coast Swing to is typically grouped into 8-beat chunks. At the beginning or the first beat of each of those 8-beat chunks, there's a decent sized accent typically. And then there's a smaller one happening on the 5th beat of that 8-beat chunk. We can accent either of those, but especially the one with two moves that we've shown you before, our Sweetheart Fold and our Lariat. And finally, we have phrase changes, which are kind of like the period in between the paragraph of the music, and we can accent those again with the Sweetheart Fold or the Lariat.
So for our followers, we can of course make those partnered movements work, hitting the 1 or hitting the 5 or hitting any of those odd beats of music. We can of course be good listeners ourselves, but that footwork that we introduced to you just last week with those slides when there's the legato moment or a pull or a pulse in the music, or that pitter-patter when there's a moment of repetitious staccato, that's something that we can really use in our own dancing, whether or not our leader is getting into the groove of the music and knows what's going on, or if our leader is simply kind of leading pattern after pattern without a lot of musicality, we can infuse our musicality into that through our footwork. We thought we would, for this particular grand finale of Hit That Music, show a demonstration of us doing all of the skills that we've simply talked about here. So let's get to it. Don't dance, just listen. Now that we've heard the patterns, some slides, some staccato, to show we've got it.
Here's our Sweetheart Fold. And our Lariat to hit the phrase change.
So, it's not always the case that every song will be as repetitive. Certainly music is art and there's a lot of room for variation, but oftentimes in popular music, these same patterns will play out and the tools that we have shared with you will work beautifully.
That was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. You can check us out online at mattdavisswing.com. We're also on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter as Rising Tide Swing Dance Studio.
Bye!